Alright everyone, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Christina, aka That Variety Nerd, and today we're gathered here for more of the Christina Bennett series. Last episode, well, we've got two Royal Rumble winners on our hands making their way to WrestleMania, and this is about to get interesting here. Of course, I got Ronda Rousey making her way down to the ring here with both the Raw and Smackdown Women's titles. And so, yeah, that was pretty much what happened. We had Christina Bennett beat Justine to retain her Women's Intercontinental Championship as well. So we had a lot happen in the last episode, to say the least. And I suspect we're going to get even more just shenanigans and developments along the way en route to WrestleMania, as we are officially on the road to WrestleMania, people. So, that being said, grab your snacks, grab your choice beverage. This is about to get interesting here. What will Ronda Rousey have to say here tonight based on what happened at Royal Rumble? I don't know, but I mean, she's got both the titles, so this could get interesting very quickly for all of us, right? Right. Once again, I have proven why I am the most dominant force in women's wrestling today. Holy cow, that was quick. That was so quick. That was quick. Oh my god, Christina Bennett, we don't deserve you. She's just like, nope, I'm cutting this off right, just before anything goes anywhere else. But look at that. The winner of the Women's Royal Rumble matchup, Christina Bennett, our inaugural and current Women's Intercontinental Champion. This is gonna get, we got so much gold in this match. Look at that. Look at all this, people. Look at all of this. But y'all, this is going to get interesting. We had an encounter with these two just right after WrestleMania, and oh, this is what we've been waiting for. This is exactly what we've been waiting for. Christina Bennett finally going after the title that she never lost, and you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. I'm looking forward to this matchup already. We've still got a little ways to go until we get to WrestleMania, but we're on the road to WrestleMania for a reason, right? Right. Oh, I'm excited for this. Grab your snacks, kids. Grab your snacks. And stay hydrated, because that's really important. Let's get to it, people. Surprise, Ronda. I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me. What do you want, Bennett? Can't you see I'm in the middle of celebrating my victory at Royal Rumble? Oh, I can see that, alright. But let's not forget who won the Women's Royal Rumble match in the main event of the show, on the same night that I retained my Women's Intercontinental Championship inside of a steel cage. Oh, yeah, you had that match against your aunt, right? Congratulations. How does it feel to have to compete against your aunt, who was only trying to help? Never felt more alive. Now tell me, how does it feel to go 3 months in between title matches and still somehow have a title? Get to the point, Bennett. What do you want? Rhonda, you know exactly what I want. Remember our little chat after WrestleMania last year? What about it? I told you then that the next time we meet, that I would still be the Women's Intercontinental Champion and be a better champion than you. And I think the WWE Universe would agree I did just that. And here you are, still clinging on to that title like it's the only thing that matters. But I've proven time and time again that I'm the best in this division. I don't need to prove myself to anyone. And I agree with that. Except you have to prove something to yourself. What have you actually done with the title since you won them last year, outside of taking them on vacation? Because I held down the fort during the AEW invasion with this title. I've main evented multiple premium live events with this title on the line. I've pretty much obliterated the concept of the Forbidden Door while holding this title. Cool, but you don't have these titles. Once again, you're right, Rhonda. But here's the thing. Those titles belong to me. I never actually lost the Smackdown Women's Championship because of an injury. You may hold the Raw and Smackdown Women's titles now, but they're rightfully mine. You've got some nerve, Bennett. These titles are all mine. And as long as my name is attached to them, they're the most important titles in this company. Well, I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with you on that one. You know how the saying goes, it's not the title that makes the champion, but it's the champion that makes the title. Now, maybe I needed the SmackDown Women's title back when I was just starting out, because you have to win your first title and build up that credibility. But Rhonda, you've devalued those two titles since you won them. Those titles don't need you, Rhonda. They need me. You think you're better than me, Bennett? You think you can just waltz in here and take what's mine? Technically, the SmackDown Women's title is mine, but clearly you're not ready to have that conversation. Whatever, the point is, they're both mine. For now. Because I'm here to take what's rightfully mine. Ronda Rousey, I'm challenging you for the Raw and SmackDown Women's titles at WrestleMania. And there's not a damn thing you can do about it. You're on Bennett, but just remember, at WrestleMania, when I'm done with you, you'll wish you never crossed paths with me. Alrighty, people, and of course the other winner of the Royal Rumble match, or well, rather the winner of the Men's Rumble match, we've got LA Knight. Of course, this is interesting. Have we had a Rumble where, like, well, for the men's and the women's, where we had a number 30 spot win in both matches? I don't know if that's a thing, so if not, I guess we've got a little bit of history on our hands, right? Right. But I say, you know what, let's just get right into it, people. This is going to get very interesting. Again, we are on the road to WrestleMania. Christina Bennett, Ronda Rousey made official, and Christina Bennett had some choice words, and just that got intense real fast now, didn't it? If things are going the way that we might be suspecting that things are going, we're going to have to see what happens here, but what will happen here tonight? Well, I guess we're going to find out in just a few moments, aren't we? Alright, I ain't gonna waste any more time. Last weekend I won the Men's Royal Rumble match, and like Christina Bennett, I didn't need much time to make my decision. Roman Reigns, I saw you in your little bus backstage. Get your ass out here right now. Oh boy. Oh boy, well, I mean, hey, LA Knight did not waste any time there. So, I mean, what will Roman have to say about all this? I mean, these two had some tension back during that little invasion angle, right? Because, you know, there were some hints kind of dropped there, like, hey, I'm coming after your title. Like, when this is all said and done, right? And, yeah, that actually happened. That kind of came to fruition. So, someone that's been kind of calculating the right moment to challenge the champion. You mix that in there with the other Royal Rumble winner that never lost their title, and you got two people that have chips on their shoulders a little bit. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens here tonight. How will Roman Reigns respond? Well, let's get right into it. Well, 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 if it isn't the lucky winner of the Men's Royal Rumble, LA Knight. So you finally decided to step up, huh? Even after you won from number 30? A win's a win, Roman. I won the Royal Rumble fair and square, which means I have a guaranteed title shot at WrestleMania. Is that so? Are you sure you want to do this? Seems like you've got a lot of confidence for someone who's stepping into the lion's den. Hey, I've been gunning for you and that title of yours for a long time now. Remember the invasion, right? You remember how you were supposed to help us out with that and then dipped out when things were heating up? You knew that I was a threat back then and ran as far as you could. Let's get one thing straight. I never liked you. Not for a second. So if you're looking for a fight, you got one. But are you sure you can handle it? You're damn right I can. Now how about we settle this once and for all at WrestleMania with that WWE Championship on the line? What do you say? You're on. Oh my god, look at who Ronda has in her corner here. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Justine, the same person who wanted Christina Bennett to be her manager, is now Ronda Rousey's manager, seemingly enough. I don't know what this is all going to look like, but... Oh, Justine, you're the worst! It's like any time that Christina Bennett gets like a whiff of a title at this point, or is seeing some sort of like sign of like a big moment in her career, there goes Justine Janine running in there. And it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. Now, you might be wondering, Christina, why are we watching this? Because of the Justine Janine shenanigans. Because that is Christina Bennett and her side plot. Because, I mean, her new mission, of course, is against Ronda Rousey. But because Justine is in Ronda Rousey's corner, that kind of makes her kind of a subplot. Well, I mean, Justine's always kind of been the second subplot. Or at least a subplot this entire time, right? Right. Oh, and there goes Katana Chance. There goes Ronda Rousey. You gotta believe that Ronda's trying to send a statement here tonight to Christina Bennett. Not only with Justine Janine's presence, but just in general. Because, I mean, you know, Ronda's been on the offense this entire time, so... That should speak some volumes there. And Ronda now... getting the crowd all fired up. We're at an 8 count. Katana Chance needs to make it back in by the count of 10. Will she do it? And she does. Oh, there goes Ronda now. So we've got, seemingly enough, Christina Bennett versus Ronda Rousey, and we've got Roman Reigns versus LA Knight as our main events of WrestleMania, which is very exciting for all of us. Now, I don't know how many episodes all this is going to be. There may be some longer episodes, there may be some shorter episodes, and that's just the nature of the beast. So just giving you all a heads up. Just, because there's a lot of moving pieces at this point. And we've got a whole road to WrestleMania to cover. Now, when we do an original series in 2K24, we're not going to have everything all jam-packed within a couple months like we have been doing for a little while. It'll be much more spread out, much more chill. All that good stuff. Wow, we got a counter. And another counter right there. Oh, and Ronda's going in. Ronda's going in. Ronda is going in. And of course, we did in fact skip the entrances because we already saw Ronda's entrance early, and that just makes sense in my brain. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, but she's right by the ropes, Mr. Rope Break. Mr. Rope Break. Coming in clutch right there. Once again, Mr. Rope Break's right there, though. Well, too bad. We're going in for the cover. This makes sense to me in my brain. That was a very swift win there for Ronda Rousey. You love to see it. You love to see it. But the main discussion point is, of course, Ronda Rousey teaming up with, seemingly enough, Justine Janine. I mean, we gotta find out why Justine Janine was out there in the first place, right? But if it's got Christina Bennett's involvement, she's gonna be right around the corner. That's just how these things tend to go, apparently. Oh, Ronda. Oh, Justine Janine. That was a very swift win for the champion, building up momentum en route to WrestleMania. So we're gonna have to see what happens moving ahead here on the Christina Bennett series. So let's keep things moving along, people. Christina Bennett, congratulations on winning the Women's Royal Rumble. Although you also won at number 30. Thanks, but let's not pretend everything's peachy, Roman. You conveniently disappeared when LA Knight and I needed backup during that invasion. Come on, Bennett, you know how these things go. It all worked out in the end, didn't it? Maybe for you, but don't expect me to forget who had our backs when the going got tough. Look, I've always had a bit of respect for you, Christina, but I don't appreciate your tone right now. I'm just being honest. Isn't that what you want from everyone? At least that's what I can recall from our first conversation all those months ago. Fair enough. But speaking of honesty, I've got to be honest. I lost a little respect for you after the way you treated Justine. That's your family. And that's none of your business, Roman. Maybe not, but let me make this clear. Stay out of whatever's between me and LA Knight. It's not your concern. After all, you wouldn't want to find yourself on the wrong side of things, Bennett. Alrighty, people. That conversation between Roman Reigns and Christina Bennett. The thing that gets me is, why did Roman Reigns approach her to not get involved with his whole stuff between Roman and LA Knight? You get where I'm going with this? It's like, if he didn't want her to get involved, then why did he involve himself? Oh, just why? It's like, why did he have to confront her about it? I guess maybe to establish the boundary, but I mean, that's not going to end well, because again, Christina Bennett, LA Knight, they've sort of gone on these kind of parallel pathways a little bit here, for Lord knows how long at this point. And oh boy, this can get interesting. But speaking of interesting, let's get to Justine. What's going on with her and Ronda? For too long, the women's division has been limited by complacency. But fear not, for change is on the horizon. Because you see, I've entered into a historic partnership with none other than Ronda Rousey. Together, we will be a force to be reckoned with. And as for WrestleMania, Ronda will be stepping into the ring with Christina Bennett for the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships. And mark my words, Ronda will emerge victorious. But that's not all. You see, Christina Bennett isn't the only one with their eyes on a title. I have my sights set on championship gold as well. That's why I'm officially declaring myself for the Women's Elimination Chamber match. And when I step foot inside the chamber, I will not rest until I have claimed what is rightfully mine. Christina Bennett's Intercontinental Championship. That is, unless if, and it's a big if, Christina Bennett can get the job done this time. Hey, I've been looking everywhere for you. We need to talk. Whoa, slow down there, champ. Everything okay? It's about Roman Reigns. I just had a run-in with him. I figured something was up when you mentioned his name. But you seem really worked up about this, and that's not like you at all. What did he exactly say? Well, he's not happy about how I was towards Justine, and how I didn't just want to sweep away the whole ditching us during the invasion thing under the rug. He basically warned me to stay out of his way and yours, insinuating that I could end up on the wrong side of things if I don't. His words. Roman's always had a way of dragging others into his mess, but I can see why you're worried. Exactly, so what should I do? I don't want to escalate things, but I can't just ignore the threat either. Well, there's not much we can do right now, since he's already skipped town, but I've got a match against Jimmy Uso later tonight. How about you join me at ringside? Show him we're not backing down from his threats. Absolutely. I'll be there. Alright everyone, here we go, here we go. We've sort of fast-forwarded through some of these entrances at this point, and that's okay with all of us at this point, right? Right. So, yeah, I think because we're just getting so close to the end, it's like, Christina, like, you should have been doing this the entire time. We could have gotten some more progress made. And you're right, we learned things along the way, and that's what matters, right? Right. We just learned about these little things along the way, and we just kind of roll with them. Just like we're rolling with the punches there with Jimmy Uso. So yeah, we've got Solo and Paul on one side. Ignore the little nameplates. They don't add up. They are incorrect. But yeah, we've got some answers from Justine Janine, you know, why she's teaming up with Ronda and why, or what her next move is going to be. It seems like Justine Janine is just really adamant about getting that title off of Christina Bennett, and you can't really blame her for that. You really can't. But Justine Janine's just kind of the worst. I don't know how else to word it. And now, of course, we've got... Oh, yeah, we also had the response there. Christina Bennett wisely going to LA Knight about the whole Roman Reigns situation. Yeah, I'd be a little, like, kind of freaked out a little bit, too, because it's like, Christina Bennett's got enough on her plate as it is. She's got Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. She's got the Elimination Chamber matchup, which is kind of a ghost in her past. Oh, boy. Paul, what are we doing? Paul! Oh, Paul. Good old Paul. Just... Oh, we ducked the super kick. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Oh, Paul. But yeah, the Elimination Chamber match is a bit of a ghost of Christina Bennett's past, to say the least. Because remember the last time she was in one of those matches, and that was during the women's MyCareer, where it was like, Justine came out in the dark pod, and like, that was kind of what stemmed a lot of their conflict right there, right? Or at least kind of like, you know, it really just had everything come to fruition right there. And that was when Justine kind of screwed over Christina Bennett out of the title and everything. So it'll be interesting to see the dynamic and how things have really changed for Christina Bennett heading into this one. Because she will be the defending champion into the match. Oh, that might be it for Jimmy. Oh no, never mind that. Here we go, BFT, that is it. That is it, people. And that is it, everybody. That is it. That is it. What a matchup that we just had, people. What a match that we just had. Short, sweet, and to the point. Sometimes you gotta have those quick wins, right? Right. I'm in the camp where I need to have a quick win, okay? I know that we don't have the ring announcer on. Shh! Shh! We're trying to push through. We got a few more episodes left to go in this series. It's like, Christina, you keep adding episodes. It's like, I need to break it up somehow, right? Right. Oh my goodness, people. But what a match. What a moment. Let's just keep things moving along with this episode. Let us keep things moving along into whatever else happens next. Oh! Solo's going after LA Knight. This is not a drill, y'all. This is not a drill. Oh, no. Oh, no. This ain't good, y'all. This can't be good whatsoever. Solo Sikoa going right after the United States champion here tonight. Again, LA Knight and Christina Bennett seem to be well into the trenches of the bloodline. So, I mean, we're going to have to see what happens here. But my goodness gracious, things aren't looking too good right here for either Solo or LA Knight. Right now, especially LA Knight, because Solo just again, he's the dude that understands his assignment, right? Right. He understands that he just kind of has to just go out there and destroy people, and we're kind of here for that, to be honest. Oh man, this ain't good. This ain't good at all. Oh, he's got the shovel. Just things are not looking too good for LA Knight here. Not at all, not at all. Oh, and a huge kick, huge strike right there from Solo. Oh boy. Again, I know I keep saying this, but if this is one of our shorter episodes, that's okay. We're here for a shorter episode. Because we've had a lot happen in this episode, to say the least. And yeah, I think that's self-explanatory, but if not, that's okay too. We will roll with the punches. We will absolutely roll with the punches. Just like Solo, he's rolling with the punches here. Oh no. Solo, we get it. We're done. We're toast. Just leave the dude alone. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, that's it. Alrighty, people. We've got to hear what Roman Reigns has to say here tonight. Of course, we just saw LA Knight get attacked by Solo backstage, so we've just got to find out what is next for LA Knight, what's next for Solo. Of course, this could all be a result of, well, LA Knight challenging Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship here. So that's exciting, but what will Roman Reigns have to say here tonight? Well, friends, we're about to find out. WWE Universe, acknowledge me. Now let's get down to business, shall we? Last week I had a little chat with Christina Bennett, but let's just say our conversation wasn't exactly on my list of priorities. No offense, Christina, but I had to ensure you wouldn't stick your nose where it didn't belong. And yet, true to form, you just couldn't help yourself, could you? But enough about Christina Bennett. Let's talk about something far more important, because Solo will have an opportunity to bring more gold home to the bloodline. At Elimination Chamber, Solo will be challenging LA Knight for the United States Championship. You see, it's not just about the gold. Oh no, it's about making sure LA Knight doesn't even make it to WrestleMania for that main event world title match. Because let's face it, he's not even in the same league as your tribal chief. And you certainly never will be. Alrighty, people, here we go, here we go. We've got the final match of the episode. Yeah, I know, a little bit of a shorter episode, more than likely, but that's okay. Sometimes we need that. And once again, I forgot to turn on the freaking announcer thing. Everything's fine. But no, I'm perfectly okay with it, because sometimes you just need a little bit of a shorter episode, right? Right. And we still had a lot of developments happen in this episode, and yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is the exact ending of the episode or not. That will be determined in the editing process, but here we are, kids, here we are. Oh, this is going to be quite the interesting, just, matchup to say the least. Between Michin Mia Yim, and we've got Christina Bennett, the current and inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion. Got to stretch. There we go. Okay. I had to stretch there because stretching is important. But, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we have the ebbs and flows en route to WrestleMania. Like, that's just how these things just naturally tend to work here, right? Right. And here comes Christina Bennett making her way down here, the Women's Royal Rumble winner, and the, again, inaugural and current Women's Intercontinental Champion. It'll be interesting to see the Elimination Chamber matchup, because that's the matchup, again, that's kind of like a ghost of her past in a lot of ways. It's like, oh no, I thought we were done with this, but that Christina might be done with that match, but that match ain't done with her. That's kind of how it's working. Christina Bennett cannot catch a break, but we did also find out that she's not the only champion defending her title at Elimination Chamber. That honor goes to, it seems like it'll be going to LA Knight as well, against Solo Sikoa, so this all makes sense in my brain. Because he wants to wear down LA Knight as much as possible en route to WrestleMania, and that makes sense. And again, we'll adjust our schedules accordingly, but right now I have this episode penciled in for the 26th of February. I'm recording this way back on the 18th of February. Oh, my bad. My voice just went out there for a second. But I hope everyone's been really enjoying the series. Again, I would love to do another kind of like original series like this for 2K24. So we'll kind of see where the chips fall for that. I want it to be organic and kind of natural, kind of like how this was, because the story was really just beginning right when the series ended with my rise. So that was my logic. I'm like, well, we just got started here. Christina Bennett finally started talking more, for starters, and two, you know, it's a fresh, clean slate. So we had some, we had a little bit of leeway right there, I would say, right. You know, we had a little bit of, you know, creative liberties and just lots of little loose ends that we didn't have taken care of. But I mean, hey, can we appreciate how Christina Bennett has been really improving on her diving attacks in recent weeks? She's been knocking them out of the park, and we're proud of her for that. Oh, Bennett with the counter there. Bennett with the counter there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. But I hope everyone is having a lovely week so far. Again, we don't know when everything will be officially out until we officially finish everything in terms of everything getting recorded. But yeah, we are still well on track to getting everything all filmed, written, edited, uploaded, you name it. Today I'm kind of just focused on, like, basically through Elimination Chamber, and then I will begin the writing process for the last month or so, / the last couple of episodes or so of WrestleMania seasons. That's going to be fun. And of this entire series, which is kind of wild to think about. I think I already started the writing process, like, last night. It was really late. But I was like, you know what? This kind of works for me. We gotta find what works for us, right? Oh, why are we doing this? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I completely missed that one, and that's okay. Oh, and Michin's building up some momentum there. Oh, and Bennett with the sneaky roll-up, but we're so close to the ropes. Okay, never mind, we're not close to the ropes. Oh, and Michin kicks out at 2. Good to see Michin come back there a little bit. Just, you know, get a little bit of offense in right there. Make a little bit of a comeback. And Bennett going right for the arm. Bennett trying to just regain a little bit of stamina there. Alrighty, people, here we go. I know that we kind of spliced this into part of it with the match with the jump cut and all that. My recording froze because that just sounds about right. I was getting really into the matchup, and here we are. Oh, and a 2 count from Bennett right there. What a match, y'all. What a match. What a moment it is right here. So, again, apologies for the jump cut, because I was dumb and forgot to check my recording. That's okay, Bennett. You're not gonna get them all. And Michin on the offense right here. What a match this has been, though, between these two. Look at that. Oh, and Bennett with the counter of her own there. Bennett with the counter of her own. And Bennett's going for it. Bennett's going for it. Oh, that might be it for Michin. That might be it. That might be it. Oh, Michin kicked out at 2. Oh my god. This match has been just incredible to watch. Again, we sometimes get these little gems on here, where it's like the matches that we might not seem to think that could be a little bit of a gem of a match, they turn out to be fantastic. Oh, Michin with the counter right there. Oh no, that might be it, that might be it. That might be it for Bennett, that might be it for Bennett. Oh, and Bennett kicks out right at the last second there. We got a women's wrestling chant, and you love to hear it. You absolutely love to hear it. Oh! Those two kind of collided right there. That was kind of cool. Beautiful suplex right there from Christina Bennett. Oh, things aren't looking good right here. Things are not looking good right here. Bennett's got the submission hold locked in, I think. And Bennett's got the submission hold locked in on Michin right here. And Michin has no choice but to tap out, people. What a match these two had. But interesting that Christina Bennett used a submission hold right there to close things out, right? Right? Because, I mean, you know, that she's got Ronda at WrestleMania. This could get interesting, people. This could get very interesting. Much like this matchup was very interesting. And, yeah, I mean, this matchup, these two crushed it. They absolutely crushed it for our TV match here. And again, this could be the very end of the episode. This might not be. I have yet to fully record every single nook and cranny of the remaining episodes. But that's okay if it is, because we need a shorter episode from time to time. That's just how these things tend to go. And this was a pretty exciting matchup here, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I hope you all did as well. Christina Bennett picking up a huge win here tonight en route to Elimination Chamber. But what else will sort of be in the path on her road to WrestleMania? Well, we're going to find out in the next episode. I know, cliffhanger. I know. But either way around, I hope everyone enjoyed the episode. Again, I don't know how long or short this episode is going to be by the time we get this all put together, and that's okay with me. We are still well on track to finishing up the series by our deadline, and that is a-okay with me. And I say that because I want to start over fresh on March 5th with 2K24, okay? It's just a me thing. I'm a completionist, right? Right. I know I could trickle into that first week, but I'd rather not. But yeah, I hope everyone's enjoying the series so far. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, do a lot of fun stuff here on the channel. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and also hit the bell button to get notifications around here and that sort of thing. And make sure to check out all the links down in the description down below to my social media, to buy me a coffee. Any all support is always much appreciated. So, thank you all super duper much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.